Just a little over this channel's 4-year anniversary, we crossed over the 100 subscriber mark, and the battle to get here has been a bit lengthy, but nonetheless we can say we clawed our way up from the bottom of the void to the top 70th percentile, which I say is well earned. A little discouraging that at my rate I'm expected to reach 1,000 subs in 2 years and 4 months, but that's showbiz for you. I mentioned a 100 subscriber special in a check-in video that I had done and wanted to show you the process of mine that pushes me to make videos starting from square one. So, let's do that.
I don't like that kind of joke where you're confusing it.
I start out on the couch after having just watched all my content to make sure that I don't absolutely hate it still. After I enlist the ones that I do hate, and can only cringe at them from now on, I begin to hunt for a topic. At this stage, I need a new idea for a video or short film, and begin watching The Simpsons for inspiration. If anyone in the history of television did it just absolutely perfect, it's The Simpsons. They've done literally everything, and they did it perfect. Once inspired by America's greatest television show of all time, I ponder and commit to research to fully grasp the finer details of concept. Basically, I'm seeing if this newly found niche that I'm obsessed with should become the next thing that I'm willing to ruin my life with and hate forever after this video's out. I've gotten this process down to at least 3 ideas and no more than 5 before I start writing. If you get to the writing stage, then the fun's just begun. I hope you have a good concept of a language because any idea needs organization. Even this video you're watching right now, sort of meta, I know. This video that probably doesn't have more than 50 views, took hours of time and effort to make. I love movies. They make me feel things. The tingles when a significant action occurs on screen is something that I hope to inspire in my fans. I really am grateful to all of you for showing support and just consistently watching my content, so I make this as a window into my actual world. Writing will break you. It will make you feel like the biggest phony in the whole world of the internet. You suddenly lose all communication ability and you feel like your completely unique stance composed in your internal monologue just sounds like the same monotony everywhere else. It takes sacrifice, real sacrifice, to make something, whether it be friends, sleep, money, food. You don't get out of this whole making thing at all if you're not willing to go the extra mile. You're gonna lose something. If you want your writing to stand apart, you need to take a part of your soul and cut it off, jamming it through the keyboard, which goes about as smooth as putting toothpaste in the tube after it's all over the counter. It's hard, messy, takes a lot of time, and seems utterly pointless if you're doing it right. You blank out when you come back, there's a little toothpaste on the side, but it's holding. You got a script. This manifest of your ideas and beliefs will go through several revisions if you're getting honest feedback. You may get mad, having just exposed yourself like a lobster molding, and being stepped on by some dude on the beach saying,
"These lobster metaphors don't make sense."
You think I don't know that? It's hard enough to think of stories or topics original enough to care about, but not niche enough to be lost to the infinite cyberspace. Do you realize that I've been at this for 4 years? That's 25 subs a year. You don't think I haven't tried making something consistent? Like I'm not a changing person who barely knows who they are, much less what I make, what I define myself with making? Why the hell does a camera review I made in my dorm have 10K but my films have less than 100 each? Is that 10K video not a reflection of me too? It all seems so skewed. Like would every camera review I do well? God, it makes me want to pull out my hair sometimes. I don't want to be the camera guy. I want to be the movie guy. I want to be James Cameron. I want to make Avatar 6. But why did my camera video do so well? So after this mental collapse, you're left with a script. And if you're feeling professional, you write your script in Celtics. And that costs money for real scripting. Let's talk about money. It's a weird taboo that's never really brought up, but I hope to make money off this little show I do, but currently, I don't. That's okay. When I'm not making videos, I'm working retail, which is so tiring, and no one's giving you financial support to make more things yet, so you have to work, and that takes time away from making things. So maybe you come home a couple days in a row and you don't feel like working on videos, and that project you made just keeps getting pushed back. You want this video or whatever you're making to be the best thing in the history of forever, so you need to fund a few things to make that happen. You need to work more on top of your survival to have the money for filming. This workload, accompanied by the sick little feeling that you're just too slow to keep up with the ever-growing demand of content. All this stuff that it takes to make something all costs money. Programs, props, just getting to places costs money. It's all you can ever think about sometimes, and not in a good way. You don't care about the money most likely, and would rather just be known as a great filmmaker in your lifetime. No matter how hard you try though, it always comes back to this need with money. You have to work your ass off to work your ass off. And it's like, wow, I hope this is worth it, but won't know until it's done. And my ever-fleeting days just keep going by. And finally, your script's done. And you have a small cash seed stowed away to spend on this project, and you think to yourself you're ready to start filming. Hell yeah, the hard part's over, right? Sure, let me break it down for what you can expect at this stage. Call-ins, weather delays, and imagine this, conflicting ideas. That's right, the NPCs around you feel it's necessary to voice their opinions on your work, which in their mind is now their work. Know what I'm saying? This film thing is a team effort. Rarely can one person fit all the roles necessary. So you gotta get some pals and start going at it. But like I said earlier, once you bring other people onto it, it's just as much their project as it is yours. These complexities of filming drag on for what you imagine will fall into your set schedule, but take as long as they take. It's a grueling process that requires persistence to see even a fraction of your work come to life. I like shooting. Hell, let's be honest, this entire video has been honest. I hate shooting. I'm pretty sure that animators are just control freaks who need a space where everything is within their domain. Shooting isn't my thing, but I love making things. And showing a piece of my soul in the medium of film, it's beautiful. In a way, it feels like bodybuilding. There's going to be really sucky parts, like actually moving the weight. But once you're ripped and have your sick movie, it's going to make all the pain worth it. Slowly, things are coming together through the struggles of working and all the other things that have been stacked against you as a human. You pile through, and your soul waning, and you know it hurts every day, the burnout is setting in, but you're getting so close to the finish line, but you're so tired. And it's not turning out as good as you thought, but you're so close. You must keep going. Post-production, this is it. The last part of the triathlon that is filmmaking, and it's your specialty. This is what you've decided to be passionate about and honing your skills over the last couple of years. All my growth and skills can be reflected in this latest video. This is it. This is the one video. This is the one video that is my big break. Finally, after the struggle, all you have to do now is press publish. First view, nice. Okay, second, getting good, here it comes. Any minute. Any minute. Okay, it's been 9 days, and the film only has about 20 views. I worked so hard. Is it not good? Did I fail? Why is my thing not as good as others? Why even bother trying this hard only to be set up to fail? Is this just a constant cycle? I mean, does any of it matter? Does this video celebrating 100 subscribers matter? What matters when nothing really matters? Let me tell you this. I'm not sure I'm ever gonna make it, so to speak, but I'm not sure that's what I want either. Fame and fortune are all just afterthoughts when it comes to making things. I want to make something that can be considered a timeless classic for how it's just so driving in emotion. It makes you feel bigger things and dream bigger dreams. Remember when you first saw Up? Well, I saw Up opening night in the theaters, and let me tell you, it was something else. People lined up outside the theater. It was going crazy, and only from the trailer. And to have the hype meet the expectation and then just keep going past that, shattering it, it's what I hope to get a fraction of in my work. My goal is to make some person in a theater feel as though their expectations for what they're about to see are gonna be completely shattered. I wanna be the guy who made Up, or somebody's Up. To put your name on anything at all is already a challenging enough position. Caught between taking the stance on an attempt at immortality and the comfort of fading into obscurity. You can't be embarrassed if you are never known. I have never known a creator in any kind to say this piece fully encompasses my being. It just doesn't really happen. To all my creators out there, keep up the good fight. Whether you have 1 subscriber or 100, continue to make things. Continue to burn forever brighter than the last day. It's a noble endeavor in itself just to be. Fight back the doubt for a few more steps. Keep pushing forward. Keep making things. Thanks for being part of my journey in making things. I love you. Goodbye.